CGC is making the headlines again, this time with my boys Fanatics. Let's talk about it. I've been a longtime supporter of CGC and also what was PWCC, now Fanatics, for as long as I can remember. And it is cool to see that this partnership that they just inked is going to begin starting September 16th next month. And that is literally like 20-ish days away. Fanatics Collect is always striving for innovation, it seems. It seems they are doing some great things in the hobby. They are a massive juggernaut, a force to be reckoned with, and I'm excited for the future inside of the TCG and sports card hobby for buying and selling cards. What they just did is awesome. So CGC, those of you that do not know, there was an agreement between the two, a partnership, I would call it for sure. There's basically going to be an on-site grader for CGC grading in Oregon where they have the vault. Basically, they're going to be able to receive in cards $9 a piece for bulk. Doesn't matter the card, the cost of the card, doesn't matter at all. $9 on site, they're going to grade it on site, and it can go straight into your vault. $9 ain't bad. I literally just did a submission. I paid for the premium membership, which I think was like $250 or something through CGC, and it was like $8.80 a card. So off the rip, people that don't have this membership have basically the same grading fee as me. I saved 20 cents by spending $250. Doesn't feel great, but it is what it is. But that is cool and accessible and easy for millions of people, like tens of thousands of people that are afraid to submit grading and trading cards. That'll be awesome. Barrier's gone, basically. You put it in the mail and it's off. You do nothing else. As long as you're planning on selling it, I guess it could go back into your vault and so forth. I don't believe it has to go straight into auction. You could just grade the card and it could go into your vault as a buy it now. I did confirm that it does say vault or buy it now or auction, so you do get the opportunity just to grade it and put it in your vault, which is something in itself. $9 grading, not bad. It'll be nice if you don't have to completely fill out a form. That is to be seen. I haven't seen that. I feel like there's going to be something. My thought in this whole process is I'm going to have to spend $9 up front per card. I don't see it going another way. I'm sending 10 cards. I got to give them $90. Here you go. Here's $90. Here's the cards. Now they're going to get graded, and now they're going to show up in my vault. There's no other way. I couldn't imagine them taking the $9 out of like the sale fee. That will never happen. This would be a lost cause all in, because they're gonna get junk on junk on junk. As long as they tie up to the person to actually pay $9 up front, this will work flawlessly. So they're just going to get tons of cards. It could still muddy up the Fanatics weekly auctions with a lot of other things we didn't really plan on seeing. But $9 grading to burn and turn something is pretty cool. And then, of course, they'll take the buyer premium fees and all of that when you're selling. All that has to be considered when you are doing this so you don't lose your ass. You don't want to send them a card that costs $9 after grading, and then you had to pay $9 to grade it, or even $15 is probably getting close. A card that sells for $15 through Fanatics, you paid $9 to grade it, so you got $6 profit coming to you, and then they're going to take a chunk out of that as well. So you need to really consider what things you plan on sending to these people. But the biggest takeaway is they're aiming for 24-hour turnaround time, which to me seems a little crazy. Maybe, I guess everyone aims for that, right? PSA probably aims for that. It's probably on a whiteboard somewhere in the back of their office, like dream circled here, 1 day turnaround time. CGC says they do it with their fastest turnaround time. They're looking to do it through 1 day turnaround times through Fanatics on site in Oregon, which is, again, insane. Package comes in, slice open the package, review it, grade it, seal it in the vault. All in 1 day. 24 hours is 8 working hours. That is crazy. There's literally 8 business hours in a 24-hour period. So if they're able to do it, that'll be awesome. I feel like they might struggle to do it at the very beginning because there might be an initial surge. That'll be interesting to see. That's where they're going to get wrecked, is when the surges happen. When the new sets drop, things are hot. There's a new Charizard, or a new Eevee's Evolution set that is coming. Stuff like that. This stuff could be interesting. I see more Pokemon people using this than sports card people. It's going to be really cool to see how it develops. I look forward to kind of seeing the differences in the number of cards being auctioned every Sunday when I'm doing my live streams. Come stop by and check those out. Those are awesome. But I do think this is an awesome partnership. CGC is constantly looking at developing and doing good things to help market their freaking business, and this is an awesome one to do that. They already had, you could already before this, you could send cards to Fanatics. They would then send them to CGC. They would get graded over there. Then they would show back up at Fanatics. There was a lot of extra time in all of this. So that did already exist. So that's wiped, obviously, starting September 16th, because they're just going to do it on site. So really happy to see it. I doubt this. Now that they're doing that, I don't think you can do PSA in-house. There is going to be some intellectual different things going on. I don't know. Unless you tell them, hey, our PSA guys work in 2 doors down, and they're not in the same office. That would just be really weird, having a PSA guy and a CGC guy reporting to the same guy. I don't know. I don't like the sound of that at all. So I do like CGC just being the one and only show right now, because they got in. PSA's got their deal with eBay, so keep on keeping on. And this is going to be interesting, man. It's going to be an awesome few years. I'm looking forward to the future. Let me know what you guys think. Would you consider doing this? I would, as long as I don't got to type out a bunch of stuff. If I got to type out a bunch of stuff, I'm probably not going to even waste my time. But if I could just stack together 20 cards, tell them quantity 20 is shipping, pay for the 20 cards, ship it off, and then get a check. It's basically a fancy consignment plus. I like it. I like it a lot. And I can pay up front for the grading fees. So then the only thing coming back to me is money. So I just pay the grading fees and I lose a card. And if I make money, that's pretty cool, because I got a bunch of bullshit cards I could sell. So let's see. Y'all have a good one. Thanks for watching the video. Peace.